The Honourable, the member for Fortune Bay, Cape Lejeune.
Mr. Speaker, today I recognize and congratulate a strong young woman from my district who was recently awarded the Lauren Scholarship worth $100,000. Lydia Hardy of Round-Counter East, as we all locals say, Round-Counter East, was one of 36 recipients chosen this year for the scholarship. Founded in 1988, the scholarship is awarded to undergraduate recipients who show character, service, and leadership. Lydia is a tireless volunteer who has given her time and work to mental health issues, human rights, environmental issues, and also community development. Through huge support from her community and her guidance counselor at school, she won the award. She is, and the people of the community are, Round-Counter proud. Mr. Speaker, she also believes that you don't win anything without a fight. Overcoming adversity and indifference is nothing strange for her, as she personally faced many challenges. Her advice is to keep fighting, even if you don't know what you're fighting for. Mr. Speaker, her plan is to study neurobehavioral science and then continue on in the field of medicine. She's hoping to start her post-secondary studies here at Memorial University. Mr. Speaker, I ask all honourable members to join me in congratulating Lydia Hardy and in wishing her the best as she continues her journey to success. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The Honourable Member for Ferryland.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise today in this House to recognise the St. John's Recreation Committee, St. Shots Recreation Committee. On February 15th, I was honoured to attend a community supper in St. Shots. St. Shots is a small town in my district with 58 residents. I was so impressed with such wonderful community spirit and see a small town with such a big heart and so much passion to do good for their area. This group organises many activities such as dart tournaments, card games, dances, and community suppers. Christmas activities for all ages, fitness programs, and etc. They also organise the annual St. Shots Weekend that is held every August and as an annual memorial Christmas Mass for the deceased loved ones. They host a fundraiser each year for the Trepassey Lions Club Sick Fund and are currently in the process of preparing Come Home Year 2022. The same people have served on this committee for the past 15 years and some for over 30. Present committee members are Anita Malloy, Sylvia Malloy, Joanne Finley, Elizabeth Malloy, and Marie Gibbons. This committee is to be commended for their accomplishments. Mr. Speaker, I ask all members of this House to join me in congratulating the St. John's Recreation Committee. Thank you.
The Honourable, the member for Bonavista.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It gives me great pleasure to celebrate Lieutenant Colonel retired Thierry Stead's 38 years of exemplary service to our nation. Lieutenant Colonel Stead was born in Little Catalina in 1962 and joined the Canadian Armed Forces in 1979 at the ripe age of 17 years old. His career highlights included service in all 3 battalions of the Royal Canadian Regiment, the Royal New Brunswick Regiment, and the Royal Newfoundland Regiment. He saw operational deployments to Cyprus, Croatia, Macedonia, Bosnia, Afghanistan, and Israel. His appointments included command team positions in all levels of an infantry battalion up to the rifle company as both sergeant major and officer commanding a dismounted infantry company. In 2014, he was appointed as commanding officer of the 5th Canadian Ranger Patrol Group, the largest reserve unit in Atlantic Canada. Lieutenant Colonel Stead's training included basic parachutist, advanced winter warfare instructor, advanced small arms instructor, advanced reconnaissance patrolman, United Nations military observer, and Army tactical operations, to name a few. He received numerous awards for outstanding merit and exceptional service, to include the Queen's Jubilee Medal and commendations from the Chief of Defence Staff and Commander of the Canadian Army. In 2010, he was recognized for outstanding service to the military and inducted as a member of the Order of Military Merit. I ask the members of the 49th House of Assembly to join me in issuing a sincere thank you to Lieutenant Colonel Stead for his outstanding service.
The Honourable, the member for Terranova.
Mr. Speaker, I'm honored to pay tribute to a fallen comrade from the District of Terra Nova. Mr. Sidney Matthews was a Korean War veteran and a Royal Canadian Army member who served as a peacekeeper. Sadly, he passed away on June the 8th at the age of 90. Comrade Sid was a founding member and charter member of the Legion Branch 48 in Port Blandford. For over 60 years, he was instrumental in building the Legion in 1964. He nailed the first nail, he served the first beer, and he was the first bartender. In 1966, he was elected as its treasurer, and through the years, he held numerous positions, including president. During his 60-plus years, Sid remained faithful to his community, volunteering, and was recognized on many occasions. Lifetime Membership Award, 50-year Gold Service Medal, 55-year Gold Bar, Branch 48 Service Medal, 55-year Certificate of Appreciation, Canada 150 Award, and a Charter Member and Founding Member Award. On July the 1st, 2018, a dedication stone was unveiled with the names of Sid's fellow veterans and friends from the community of Port Blandford. Sid was, as the last surviving Korean War veteran, Sid was proud to be a part of this unveiling. Mr. Sidney Matthews' name will now be engraved on the dedication stone. I ask members to honor Sid for his years of service to our country, province, and community.
The Honourable Member for Grand Falls, Windsor, Buckins.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, today I would like to recognize an everyday hero in Grand Falls, Windsor, Terry Lynn Berry. Terry Lynn's involvement with such programs as Welcome NL and Ride Don't Hide are combined with her role on the Central Health Advisory Board and Central Health and Addictions Committee. As Director of Youth and Community Employment Services and the manager of the Youth 2000 Centre, Terry Lynn has become a valued leader in our community. During the COVID-19, Terry Lynn delivered hundreds of hampers where needed, including Kids Eat Smart food hampers, all the while delivering virtual programs so kids could remain engaged. Whether she is teaching children the fundamentals like baking, reading to kids in the evening, or giving our youth a safe place to go when they feel lost, she is an asset, and we are so lucky to have her in Grand Falls, Windsor. I have had the pleasure of working with this amazing individual this past year, and I ask you now to join me as we honor Terry Lynn Berry, a true hero for our youth.